Ivory Coast have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That has been cut short. Fofana. And that's put paid to a promising move. Calmly anticipates. Fofana. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kosunu gets over and intercepts. Fofana. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Fofana. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. Kessié played out to the left flank. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Ødegaard. Sørloth. Now it's Sørloth. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Played out to the right. Sørloth. He's away. Out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ødegaard spread out to the left. Ahmad. Doué shifted upfield. Kessié. Ahmad. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Ødegaard. Haaland. That's a real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Berger. Oh, that's neat. And it's Berger. Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Berger. And here's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Kosunu gently done. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Haaland really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That's very neat. Doué. And here's Ahmad. Haaland. No foul, says the referee. He's found the way through. He came in hard, very hard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Clipped into space. Out for a throw. Kessié. Doué. Now here's the delivery. Berger is there, and he can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Oh, nice touch. Incoming delivery. Caught offside that time. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's been won straight back. Now, what about this cross? Ndika attempts a clearance. Showing good feet. And it's Ødegaard. Berger. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Kessié. Now it's Ahmad. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ødegaard. Berger. Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Ahmad. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Kosunu driven forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kosunu gets across to intercept that. Kosunu, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. Solot clouts it too hard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Ødegaard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Berger. Quality ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ahmad! That is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Ivory Coast who take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Ivory Coast breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Ndika forwards and with intent. Fofana. Ahmad. Diallo, gently done. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kessié. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Ivory Coast are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fofana. Kosunu. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Ahmad. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Kessié, spread out to the left. Gets good distance on it. Kosunu have it back and can go again. Ivory Coast leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Doué, Ahmad. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent chance!
Kessié usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Diallo forwards and with intent. He is, and he shoots! What a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Doué, and the counter is on. Kessié.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's been drilled forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ryerson. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ndika goes forward. Aim forwards. That has found him in acres of space. And it's claimed by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Good ball, good take. Haaland!
Oh, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Ndika gently down. Fofana. Ivory Coast have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Proves too strong. Kosunu forwards and with intent. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ahmad. Kessié. Ahmad. What a throw in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. That's really well manoeuvred. Done delicately. Kessier. It's out for a goal kick.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's lofted through here. There's no flag. And he decides to... Header! That's a half-decent try.
Sorloth is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Succumbs to the pressure. Doué shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Diallo, aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Sorloth. A chance to play it in. Kosunu can get it clear. Up he goes! It's there!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Moved on forwards. Now it's Ahmad. And that's a good ball. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Kosunu, and it's played forward. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Doué. Ahmad. That is a great pick out. Kessié. He can get that clear. And that's a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Ndika tries to clear. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's come loose. Muscular approach does pay off here. Haaland, now he's off and running. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Haaland. Decent chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Ødegaard, Haaland, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Berger. The cross. It carries far too far and out of play. Doué forwards and with intent. Berger. Ryerson. That's a cute ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Haaland. Sørloth. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard. And he welcomes it in. Haaland. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, lovely feeding his son. There's the header! So what can they make of this? And it's Fofana. Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now who's going to be first to this? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out towards the flank, swings it across, and back out it comes. Crossed in again, he's cut it out. Doué, that's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard. Sorloth has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Haaland. And the shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Aim forwards. Now it's Ahmad. Well timed, excellent interception. Diallo, who's gone direct here. Kessié, shot, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Berger gets it clear. Proves too strong. Haaland could move up a gear here. Kessié. Bullish header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Back into the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. Ndika did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Ivory Coast being made to look sloppy in possession here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kessié. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Fofana. Berger does well to get it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Solot played out to the left flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Haaland is onto this. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ndika, early ball out from the back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. Chance for a shot! Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. And that has been cleared. Berger. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Too much distance on that. Berger. Solot. Berger. Solot. And here's Haaland. Played out wide. And here's Solot. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ahmad. That has been cut short. Well read, nice interception. That looks a good ball through. Cuts out the pass. That's been drilled forward. Clears it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance here to counter. And it's Ødegaard. Hit into the middle. No, that is clearly overhit. Doué, aim forwards. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Driven forward. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. Time to deliver. Pings it across. Oh, what a climb! Cleared away. There are a few waiting for it. That has been knocked clear. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. It's a quick ball upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diallo looking to add to his goal. Calmly anticipates. Do have a chance to counter here. Doué cuts it out. Doué makes the interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good play on the left-hand side here. Solot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. Ivory Coast ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's the chance to counter. Solot in acres of space out wide. It's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Ivory Coast have reclaimed it. Can he latch on to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Berger making good progress on the right-hand side. Berger forwards and with intent. Haaland. Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. Ødegaard gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Doué charging forward down that flank. Diallo looking to run onto it. And that's the keeper's ball. Ryerson. Solot. Berger. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland is flagged offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Kessié. And the volley.
Kessié just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Berger does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué. And it's made its way to him. Doué. Kessié. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Ødegaard. Could try cutting inside here. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Norway really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
And they've got rid. It's gone for a throw-in. Surlot. Berger. Now it's Surlot. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland. Ahmad. That's good play. Moved on forwards. Ndika. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Ndika. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ryerson. Quality ball. And he thumps it clear. And he whips. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's hoisted clear. Surlot. Now it's Surlot. Well, played right into his path. Kosunu gets across to intercept that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Doué. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Kosunu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ryerson. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kessier forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Ødegaard. Played back in. Played with finesse. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lobbed in behind. Great ball if he can get there. He's been... Ahmad! Driven forward. Clearly not happy with that. Ødegaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now here's the delivery. And he's had a shot! Berger. Has a look and plays it forward. Ndika, nicely aimed pass. Berger. Up towards the front line. Ndika makes the interception. Doué shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. Some good work on the right flank here. That has been knocked clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Berger. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ndika, oh, good-looking ball. That's a little off target. And the pass is intercepted. Ahmad. Looking for a decent ball in. Doué. Oh, it's put. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ivory Coast go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Short changes him with that pass. Moved on forwards. Berger. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Ndika. Played towards the front line. Long ball looking to counter. Berger, gently done. Kessier. Fofana. Kosunu. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Doué forwards and with intent. Kessier. Oh, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. And now the breakaway. And it's Fofana.
Berger? Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's really well manoeuvred. Doué. And here's Ahmad. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kosunu. That's a sharp pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kessier. Shapes to shoot! That's got him rattled. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Doué. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it clear. They get a throw in. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, the clearance is short. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Kessier. Tries a measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's straight offside.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kosunu forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Berger. That's an imaginative pass. And that could set him on his way. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Kosunu gets it away. Fofana. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. And it's played forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fofana. Aim forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Doué. Quality ball. Solot. Berger. And here's Haaland. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And it's Ødegaard. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Solot. Thinks one through. Ahmad. Indika. Driven forward. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. And play for a throw. Hit into the middle. Wins the duel this time. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Ryerson. Solot. That is lovely. Solot's cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Ahmad are looking to break at pace. Fofana. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And that was very necessary. Solot. Now it's Haaland. There will be a throw-in. He's on it, can he get away? Kessier. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Surlot. Oh, that's nice. And a chance! Doué. Ødegaard. Very nicely done. Played in. That's an excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Haaland. Haaland ploughing through the middle.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Kessier. Fofana. Kessier. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. Norway have a free kick. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. And it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kessier. Ndika. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that's well seen too. Surlot. Ødegaard. Surlot. Cross into the box. That's going to go a long way. Can he deliver? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kosunu, nicely aimed pass. Fofana. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Up towards the front line, and he cuts out the supply. And now the breakaway. Kessié. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ahmad. Now this could be a chance.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Driving on and making good progress. And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Ahmad. Kessié. Doué. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ryerson. Berger. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been drilled forward. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ødegaard. Solot. Now he's off and running. Haaland, and he's certainly onside here. And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Oh, just skips past his man. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ødegaard. Solot. Haaland. He could be in here. He's being urged to shoot. Over to the left. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Kessié shifted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Ryerson moved on forwards. Surlot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Ødegaard! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Does really well to win the ball there. Berger, gently done. Ødegaard. Bob. That's tidy. Good take, and is he in? Ødegaard, and the shot! Could be danger here. Nice interception, well timed. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kessié thinks one through. Defending of the desperate variety. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Berger. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Ahmad. Kessié, who's set up one goal so far. Ryerson. And it's played forward. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, oh, good spread. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Doué, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ahmad. Kessié. Great, takes a shot! Gets it away. Kosunu. Ndika, forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Doué. Oh, smashing header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kessié. Ødegaard. Now it's Bob. Bob. Oh, this looks sharp. And they've been given a corner. And it's Berger. Berger. Bob. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caresses it through. And that has been cleared. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Berger, aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doué. Oh, can he get onto this? Deftly away. The most accurate pass. Lofted upfield. Calmly anticipates. Kosunu. Doué. And here's Ahmad. Oh, such a clever touch. He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. Doué. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Berger. Ryerson. Bob. Bob. Great work on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's in! Goes for a shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Norway, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ahmad. Ahmad. Ivory Coast have reclaimed it. Kosunu shifted upfield. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Absolutely.
And winning the ball in those kind of positions is the best thing they can do.
Ahmad's cross. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to clear it. Berger. Moved on forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ndika, driven forward, is onto it in a flash. Bob. And it's played into the middle. And he won't reach that. That looks a cracking ball. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Well, I'm inclined to think he was just looking for that.
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fofana. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely feet. And it's Fofana. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. Doué, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kosunu. Kosunu forwards and with intent. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Bob. Haaland. Kessier. That's really well manoeuvred. Ahmad. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Ryerson. Berger shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Indica. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Aim forwards. Doué. Up towards the front line. Kosunu gets it away. Doué, long ball upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Doué. Doué, forwards and with intent. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fofana. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. Ødegaard. Fofana. Oh, there's a probing ball. Moved on forwards. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bob. Bob. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Doué forwards and with intent. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Doué. Up towards the front line, cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Indica. Forward it goes. He has found a way through. Ball comes in. Clears it away. Throw it. Looking for a decent ball in. No way through, so back it comes. And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Ivory Coast presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Terrific save by Nyland! And he thumps it clear.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
It's a promising position. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ndika. Aim forwards. Ødegaard. Picks it up out wide. Keeps on running. Bob. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kessier. That's really well manoeuvred. Ryerson. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Ahmad. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great chance! Ahmad. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Bob. Bob gets a cross in. Cleared away. Chance to play it in. And it's Berger. Kosunu can get it clear. Ahmad. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Ryerson. Berger. Kosunu attempts a clearance. Crossed into the box. Haaland, backward it goes. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Bob. Now it's Bob. Played into the middle. Kosunu gets it clear. Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndika wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, they can break here. And he's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Doué. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. He has done it. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Ivory Coast are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doué, gently done. Berger. That's been drilled forward. That has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ahmad. That has been cut short. And it's gone back to the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's nice. Bob. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice control. Time to deliver. And the finish! Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. And he'll shoot here! Really well cleared. And he's managed to get free. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Nice physical challenge. Oh, perfectly measured that.
And Dika, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nice looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Doué shifted upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ryerson. Bob looking to get on the end of this. Chance! It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Norway playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Kosunu goes forward. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Haaland. Kosunu. Up towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bob. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. Bob. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Do have a chance to counter here. Can he latch on to this? He's in space and looking for options. Berger. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's played into the area. He's in, surely! Ødegaard. The cross comes in. And that was very necessary. Diallo cuts it out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wins the duel this time. Ødegaard. Bob. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Cross in, looks like a good one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ødegaard. And that is a little undercooked. Berger tries to dink it through. Doué. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ryerson. Again the flag's up. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Ndika clears it away. Berger aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Ndika tries to clear. Chance here to counter. Looking here to chip it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ndika goes forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Haaland. Kessié gets rid without sophistication. It's a throw-in. Doué. That's been drilled forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland chasing after it. Haaland, and he's searching. Here's a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That has been knocked clear. Tries a shot! Ødegaard turns and goes back. Now the delivery. Ndika is there and he can get that clear. And here's the chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. Ahmad tries a deft little ball. It's a goal kick. And they can counter here. Proves too strong. Kessier. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here's a corner, good chance. They've played it short. That's going to go a long way. He is through here. Bob. Chance! Gets it away. Could move up a gear here. The final 5 minutes. Kosunu, a good-looking ball. Doué. And here's Ahmad. Cuts out the pass. Ryerson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ahmad. Tries to get it clear. Fofana. Ndika. Kosunu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ryerson. That's good play. That'll be a throw-in. That's very neat. Bob crosses it in. And that's been well dealt with. And it's Berger. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Doué tries to clear. Bob. Doué. Ndika, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Now it's Bob. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And that's an excellent interception. Lovely ball and a great chance! Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ahmad. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Ahmad. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Aim forwards. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Bob providing an outlet on that flank. Norway could have here their final chance. Clears it away. Cross goes in there. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. Bob. He's in a great position. Ødegaard. Kessier. Doué forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Berger. Ødegaard. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Kosunu. Doué. Ahmad. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bob, gently done. Moved on forwards. That's a good ball. Haaland! He's kicked it out just. Cleared away. Berger. Played out to the right. Berger. Ryerson. That's tidy. There's the header! Doué gets good distance on it. He's onto it in a flash. And it's Fofana. Flashes it across. That has been knocked clear. Knocks it out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Searching pass he's played there. And it's a corner. Oh, shot! Can he finish? He scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Ivory Coast are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Bob. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well timed, excellent interception. Kessier. Berger. Haaland. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. Now here's the... Gets his head on it! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Doué shifted upfield. Berger. Bob. Ryerson. Aim forwards. Ping towards the front line. Kessier. It's good running with the ball. Now it's Haaland. It's been slipped through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ryerson. Bob. And here's Haaland. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Ødegaard! Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a
Back in once more. Ndika gets it away. So that's it. It is all over. Ivory Coast. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Ivory Coast, well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.